Frisha.
And my name is Shaquita.
And welcome to Searching for Freedom.
Okay, guys, so it's Friday. Welcome to another week with us. 8 o'clock p.m. or whenever you're watching it, Eastern Standard Time. Today we do something a little different. We're gonna talk about a different topic. Basically, you've seen us. You've seen our highs. You've seen our lows. You've heard different stories of where we've come from, where God has brought us to. So we just wanted to share, how we're a different fighter. I know for me in the past, I fought by myself. I fought alone. I fought just me and God. I didn't let anybody in. Only if I was going through anything, you didn't see me until it was over. I would isolate myself. And if anybody asked me, so how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm blessed and highly favored. But then I would be in my closet crying.
God, what is happening?
Please help me. Anybody, hey, Shaquita, do you need anything? No, I don't need anything. I'm good, thank you. I'm blessed and highly favored. And I would just go about my business. Hey, Shaquita, you seem so strong. Mm-hmm. Everybody else is crying.
Everything is going on. I remember that conversation.
Everybody else is crying. Everybody else feel like they're going through it. Feel like they've been under attack. But you're smiling like you're doing good. I remember Brisha told me, I can't wait to see you cry. Like, I can't wait for you to let those walls come down. And I'm like,
this is in the beginning of our friendship.
Yeah, and I was like,
because at that time we had a group of friends. Like, we were really close, trying to build a community with us and our kids, and it was a group of single moms. So we were just really helping each other. We were fasting weekly, just holding each other accountable, and just really trying to lift each other up in the beginning of our walk. And it seemed like it was going on, and I'm like, when everybody's under attack, it's usually everybody is getting hit when you see it in multiple places. But I stopped and I was like, Quita, are you okay? Is everything all right? Because everybody else is under attack right now.
And
something's going on.
And not saying she was like, Quita, you need to be under attack.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
It was just you haven't said anything. Everybody else is going through something. Are you okay? Because we're all warring together, and we know we're trying to be intentional about raising up our kids in the way they should go. We're doing this together. We knew that it would be difficult and that it wouldn't be something that Satan would like. So if all of us are under attack, are you good? Are you okay?
Right. Let me just do a heart check. Let me just check in. Are you okay? And that's when I trusted Brisha, because normally I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And she was like, I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you okay? And I was like,
now you got one more time, tell me the truth.
Girl, I ain't got no food in my refrigerator, and I'm trying to make it. And Marcus' birthday coming up.
It was nothing but God, because literally, I don't even think I had really been to your house, maybe once or twice.
Mm-hmm. One time.
And we just happened to be in a car, and I think you were bringing me back to my house or something, because you were driving. And I was like, Quita, do you have food? Just randomly. It was just real random. Mm-hmm. And it's like, how did you know? But it's just the way we were fighting, we were so used to being isolated and things like that, because it's yes, we have family that's around, but maybe not in the same way. We didn't even know how to reach out to our families in the way that we needed it in that season, or our families to be that support that we needed in that moment, So we were just trying to figure it out. We didn't even know how to do it, to lean on each other at that time. So we were just warring by ourselves, you know what, God, we got this. It's just going to be you and me. It's all right. And it's I put these people in your life and these resources in your life for a reason.
But I didn't even know how to use them, because I love my family. I love them with every stitch of my heart, but I grew up, you laugh now and you cry later. So I didn't know it was a such thing as I can lean on this person, or you can tell that person, or I can trust this person, and not that my family, we didn't share our emotions. But it's just something that wasn't taught. And I don't know if it was the community I was in. Like, I don't know. You just learn how to become numb to the pain, and you just keep pressing forward. So that's what I was used to. But now, if I'm going
You're a different fighter now.
I'm a different fighter now. I know that I don't have to war alone. I know that some things I will need to be intimate with God, just me and God. But I will let somebody know, hey, I'm not doing good today, or hey, I'm grieving, or hey, I'm not okay, or hey, like I do need company, or hey, I just need some time to myself. Like, I know how to be vocal about my emotions and what I'm going through, and I know that it's okay. I don't have to do life alone. Like, I do have friends, like you. When you're not vocal, you're not telling people what's going on with you. You make people. I learned that you make people feel like you don't need them. Like, you're the strong ones. Oh no, she got it. Like, I'm trying to be like her because she's just always good, always smiling, and you not knowing like.
And that was something we talked about quite a few times too, because it was like a lot of the time I would even feel as if I shouldn't bring up what I was going through, because it's like, dang, I feel like I'm always worn through something, and Quita's all right. She gonna get tired of hearing this. Let me just pray. Let me just talk about this to God, and not worry about it. And then eventually we come around to the conversation, and it's like, girl, this is what I've been going through. And she's like, girl, you too? Me? And it's like, we could have been warring together, dealing with this together, but because we were just trying to figure it out on our own, like, it made us weaker, because we weren't able to really band together. When two or more are gathered, he's in the midst. So although our prayers reach his throne on our own, like, it's a different anointing when we're together.
Yeah, but God, definitely check on your strong friends. But God had to bring me to this place. Like, we've been friends, 3 years now?
Has it only been 3 years?
Almost 3, I guess. But
like
I'm just now getting there. Like, I'm just now getting here, because it was like, you coming to me with them emotions? You need to take that to God, because that's what I do.
She was not here for the emotions at all. She was like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't.
You're doing too much. Like, my friend was like, am I needy? No, you ain't needy. But God.
And what's crazy is, that's one of the things that I dealt with when I was younger too, because my siblings, they would always be like, you be in your feelings, you're too emotional and stuff like that. And I started seeing it as a weakness, but God had to show me, like, baby girl, everybody doesn't have the ability to even feel and empathize with people the way that you do. And although it can be a burden sometimes, like, it's a blessing.
And then for me, I had to change my words, right? Like, I used to always say, I'm just,
I'm not emotional.
Like,
yeah.
And I'm very sensitive. That's the reason why I isolate myself, because I don't want to be hurt. But that's part of life. When you love someone, you care about somebody, you're going to be disappointed, because for one, we're human, we're not God. So I had to learn that you're very sensitive, girl. Like, that's the reason why you kind of, I used to, but now I'm like, okay, all right, I can take pieces and bits, but here I am. And
wait. Here she is, 4 or 5 videos ago, crying 3 times on camera?
I know, y'all.
Who is she?
I know, I'm a different fighter, and I like it. Like, I love it now. So I'm grateful that God was able to tear down that wall and allow me to share, a piece of me with others, because you just never know who you may impact, who may relate to you. Yeah. So what about you? How do you fight differently, girl, from when you start working with God, or before to now? How are you fighting?
I remember, like I said, like I've always been okay with being transparent. Like, I always enjoy being transparent with people, especially when you're close with me, about what's going on. But when I started walking this walk, I felt as if God just knew. And it was like, okay, God, please fix it. God, help me through it. And things like that. But it wasn't until he showed me how being very open and transparent with him, it was freeing for me. It allowed me to war differently and to really acknowledge and get to the root of what's going on, because he was able to show me and reveal things that I wouldn't have come to without actually going into depth with him about what's happening, working out those emotions with him, working out that situation with him. So more indifferent looks like, okay, instead of just saying I'm just going to sit here and sulk in something, I'm going to worship you through this. I'm going to sing literally everything that I'm going through and everything that feels wrong. I'm going to sing that out to you and make it into praise and worship, because I'm taking it back from the enemy. He doesn't have that right to think that this situation that isn't what I would pray for is something that he's going to hold me down. Although it hurts and whatever's happening isn't ideal, I'm still going to worship you through it. So fighting different looks like that. It looks like community. It looks like learning to lean on people when you can't, and not thinking that, oh, I can't bring this to somebody just because I'm going through something again. You know, it looks different because trust.
Girl.
Trust.
Trust. Can you say it?
Man.
Trusting who?
In God.
In God.
Our relationships in the past, whether it was romantic, friendships, family, it has built up so many walls, and we have funneled the way we viewed God through those relationships. And it's like, okay, they let me down, or because I did X, Y, and Z wrong, and they felt that I didn't deserve forgiveness, it's going to be the same because that's what I've experienced in my life. So it made us hesitant to come back to you when we've sinned, and it's like, okay, I can't do this. It takes us a little bit longer. But trusting and learning him and knowing that you cast my sins as far as the east is from the west, that I don't have to worry about, just because I do this, sitting here and soaking in it for 2 weeks until I finally get the courage to come back to you. I can repent and come back to you immediately, because that's what you desire. So that fighting different, it looks like being transparent with him and allowing myself to not stay away from him when what my actions reveal may not line up with his word, and I may sin or do something that he doesn't want me to do. I still come back to him, but I don't hold myself back. Like, of course, yes, there is regret, and there is forgiveness that's needed, and remorse, but I'm not just gonna sit there and soak in it. I'm gonna fight differently and get up, tie up my shoes, put on my armor of God, and keep going, because the longer I stay down, the less he's able to use me for.
So my friend not soaking she not soaking in her mess, and I'm not fighting alone. So that's how we're fighting different. We're fighting with community together, through the storm, out of the storm, doing the transition phase, like, you know, whether it's fighting meaning we're being still, or fighting means, you know, we're moving because God says time. You know, this is how we're doing life now, you know, out in the open and with you all, because you get to see on a weekly basis.
Let's go through this.
Let's go through this. So yeah, just to wrap things all up, guys, just we're different fighters. It's not that we have arrived or, you know, we got it figured out, but just looking back from where we started to where we are now, like, wow, that
see the changes he
made. That insecure, quiet, reserved girl is now letting her silence roar. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching.
You like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that notification bell so you won't miss another one of our videos. Thanks for watching!